The 2021 Toyota GR Supersport. 2020 didn't suck entirely for the car world, and other than the usual suspects, we were teased with a handful of upcoming hypercars. For example, Toyota took to Le Mans to unveil its first ever hypercar in front of the public. While unveil is a big word, really, we only saw a heavy camouflaged prototype lapping the Circuit de la Sarthe track. The presentation came with a couple of specs and numbers. Until Toyota decides to fully loosen its lips on the topic, here's all we know so far about the GR Supersport hypercar. Toyota GR Supersport, Powertrain. Powering the GR Supersport will be a hybrid setup. It mixes a 2.4-liter direct-injected V6 and an electric motor. We don't know how much oomph each provides, but the system as a whole is good for 986 horsepower. That's massive power. However, we should not raise our eyebrows too high since the GR Supersport is derived from Toyota's Le Mans winning TS050 hybrid LMH race car. We first got sight of the GR Supersport back in 2018, when Toyota unveiled a show car at that year's Tokyo Auto Salon. That's also when we found out the street-legal hypercar was going to be built around the same main parts as the TS050 hybrid race car. With this tactic, Toyota is going against the trend as it aims to produce a street car derived from an existing racer and not the other way around, which is using an existing road-legal platform to create a race car. This new way of delivering high-performance fun to the public is an ambition iterated back in 2018 by Shigeki Tomiyama, president of Gazoo Racing. Rather than developing production cars into sports cars, we aim to work out how to incorporate the know-how developed through races and rallies into production cars amid various restrictions, and this is how competing contributes to Toyota Gazoo Racing's efforts toward making ever better cars. Thus, this is the starting point for Toyota's completely new challenge to develop sports cars from active race cars. That said, it's hard to pin down what other components and bits of tech are going to trickle down from the TS050 into the GR Supersport. The Le Mans racer is as complex a machine as they come, and at this point, Toyota could go for anything it deems fit for the GR Supersport, from the polycarbonate windscreen, to the carbon fiber bodywork, to the aluminum gearbox casing, and onto the magnesium alloy wheels and carbon ventilated brakes. This is why we'd rather not jump to uneducated conclusions and wait for official word from Toyota. Toyota GR Supersport, exterior. There's not much to talk about in this department yet, although as mentioned above, the Le Mans racer sits on Ray's magnesium alloy wheels and flaunts a carbon fiber body kit. Other than the obvious race-inspired elements, see the front splitter and its flanking winglets, the rear diffuser, roof scoop, and the rear wing similar to the AMG ones. The camouflaged prototype shown at the Circuit de la Sarthe doesn't tell much of its story. Of course, it's going to be one hell of an air cutter, and the streamlined silhouette is the best marker for that, but it will take some time before Toyota delves into and communicates more in-depth details. Toyota GR Supersport, availability and price. Another set of unknown info. Back in 2018, Toyota dealers had no idea whatsoever of when would the GR Supersport be available, in which countries or regions, or at what price. However, this being a hypercar with almost 1,000 horsepower on tap and plenty of Le Mans racing-inspired tech, it should easily cost well north of $1 million. Toyota GR Supersport, meet the competition. When it finally breaks cover as a fully road-compliant hypercar, the GR Supersport is going to face the likes of AMG 1 and Aston Martin Valkyrie. At the time of writing, both the AMG and the Aston were still in the pre-production phase. The AMG 1 is due in 2021 and will try to lure in the rich car-loving community with loads of Formula 1 tech and 1,086 horsepower coming from a hybrid powertrain that has already went through and passed dyno testing. At the heart of it all is a 1.6-liter single-turbo V6 very similar to the one found in Lewis Hamilton's F1 race car, that revs to 11,000 revolutions per minute and cranks out 603 horsepower. The rest up to 1,086 comes from 4 electric motors. The AMG 1 will be all-wheel driven. Race start, launch control and torque vectoring are also on the menu. Expect a top speed of over 217 miles per hour, 350 kilometers per hour, from the AMG1, as well as a 0 to 124 miles per hour kph sprint cleared in under 6 seconds. Also still in development at the time of writing, the Aston Martin Valkyrie is the most extreme of the bunch. Powered by a 6.5-liter, naturally aspirated V12 paired to an electric motor and a battery pack, these are partly designed by Rimac. By the way, the Valkyrie makes 1,160 horsepower and 663 pound-feet of torque, with 1,000 horsepower coming solely from the combustion engine. Vector in the mad aerodynamic prowess of the Valkyrie, AM ditched the regular side mirrors in favor of rear-facing cameras, and there's also no rear window, and you're looking at a hypercar that borders on the ridiculous and at the same time can be driven legally on public roads by anyone with a driver's license.
If you liked this video, please share your thoughts in the comments below and don't forget to hit the subscribe button.